Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy back here, and today I'm recording another video. I am here doing my week 2 predictions for the NFL. Yeah, hopefully this will become a more consistent series on my channel, and if it does become a more consistent series on my channel, then I will be uploading these every Thursday till obviously the NFL ends. 12:15 PST. I believe that's around like 1 p.m. to around 2 p.m. 15 EST. I don't know. Ask Google. Or if you actually know the time zones, fucking good on you. Better than me. I don't. But yeah. Before I talk about what the week 1's results and get into my week 2 predictions, I do want to also add in I've decided for the Thursday night games, the Monday night games, and the Sunday night game, I've decided to make those games worth 2 points now because they're a lot special, I guess. So those will all be worth 2 points in the normal Sunday games, unless they have a double points on them. They will only be worth 1 point. So yeah. That's just a little thing I added. I didn't add that to week 1 because I thought that would be cheap. But also, speaking of the week 1 video, I actually want to talk about why that got uploaded the day after the Thursday game. No, I did not watch the Thursday game, make the video, and then post it. As I mentioned, I recorded it on Thursday, but while the video was copying over to my USB so I could upload it, I actually fell asleep. I'm not gonna not gonna lie, not gonna bullshit. While it was going over onto the USB so I could take it over to the laptop I used to upload, I I was tired. I decided I'd lay my head down, and I woke up and it was around 3 in the morning on Friday, and I realized I needed to upload the video, so I just quickly grabbed the USB and uploaded it and scheduled it for 12:15 on Friday, which is why it came out when it did. I had all my predictions pre-done before that one, so before anyone tries to get at me for the whole, oh, you probably watched the Cowboys and then the Buccaneers game so you can get a free point. Nope. Hell, I didn't even know who won. I didn't even see the ending of the game. I didn't even see the start of it. I believe I turned it to the channel to watch the game, and then I didn't even actually watch it, because I fell asleep. So, whenever I woke up, I saw the score, and I knew I'd got a point. But by that time, the video was already uploading. I had not seen the score previously before recording that video. I feel the need to get that out there just because I don't want to see any bullshit in the comments about how I faked it or I staged it for a free point. I'm not about that. That's not making a good video. I want to make a good video. I don't need to fucking up my ego or some shit. There's no reason for me to do that. But now, with that being said, all the week 1 games shall now pop up on your screen, and you can see which games I guessed correctly if you didn't see last week's video. But also you can see my current record and the points I have, which is 3. Yeah, I built that up like I had more points. I ended it at 9-7. I got 9 games correct, 7 games wrong. However, I did get my double points game, the Cardinals versus the Titans, correct. And I watched that whole game, and I was very happy. I was very happy to see that Arizona managed to pull that one out. So, yeah. I managed to get double points on that game, which, now that I think about it, is quite a fucking lifesaver. But another game I feel the need to talk about is Minnesota versus the Bengals. And it's because it added something I didn't really put too much attention into until right now, and I actually started to think about it. But also, it's a game that got me pretty fucking heated at the end of it. One, what the fuck, Minnesota? Why are you only good when it fucking goes when you're against me? Genuinely. Anytime I go, like, my team is against a Minnesota team, they tend to actually do good. Meanwhile, the one time I want them to win, they fucking shoot them. They shoot themselves in the foot. It's frustrating. But also something I didn't think about: ties, because that game went into overtime and actually ended around like five, like with five. The Bengals kicked the field goal with like 5 seconds remaining. So for the rare cases of ties, since I can't predict them, and like there's no, I guess, winner or losers of that, I decided if for some reason during this like predictions a game ends in a draw, I'm just gonna straight up just count it as a no point. I won't get a point and I won't lose a point, just because I only see that as fair. If you disagree with me, unless you got a fair argument, I don't care. If you got a good argument on why it should be one or the other, feel free to tell it to me. Will that change my mind? Probably not. I'm kind of hard-headed, just the way I am. But yeah. Now, I guess with all that being said, you see my current record. You see my points. Now, let's get on to week 2. So, my week 2 predictions. I do not have an upset of the week this week. Just because, if I'm being honest, week 2 is kind of a shitter. I'm not happy with whoever decided to come, whoever, like, made the games for week 2. I don't like you. I don't. You really fucking screwed me over. And I'm not happy. But, yeah. The Thursday night game. The Thursday night game. Fuck me. The Thursday night game for me is actually my shitfest of the week, ironically. And that's because it's the fucking New York Giants versus the Washington football team. Both of these teams fucking suck. Both of them fucking blow. Like, what the fuck? It's the one thing that I got really pissed at, because I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna make it so Thursday night games are now worth 2 points. And then I see this is the week 2 Thursday night game, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But, yeah, nonetheless, fuck it, I'm going with Washington. I did, both of these teams suck. I I'm angry. I'm going with Washington just because I don't think the Giants will be able to win. Washington, well, they failed me and lost to the Chargers. They did come a lot closer to winning than the Giants did against the Broncos. So, I'm going to just go with the Washington football team. And that is my shitfest of the week game. Ooh, fuck that game. I'm not going to be happy watching that one. Now, moving on to the next game on the list. The Minnesota Vikings versus my Arizona Cardinals. The team that failed me versus my favorite team who also won week 1. I'm pretty sure you all know where this one's going. Get fucked, Minnesota. Let's go, Arizona. I'm still a little bit heated at Minnesota for the fact that they lost that game. So, easy choice for me. I think the fucking Cardinals are going to win that. I just don't see Minnesota actually being able to win. Now, moving on to the next game, Raiders versus Steelers. This one was a little bit tougher considering somehow the Raiders managed to beat the Ravens. But nonetheless, I still decided to go with my gut, so I went for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think Pittsburgh is going to win this. It's just, I have a better feeling when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But at the end of the day, guys, remember, it is only week 2. It's probably going to be until like week 4 or 5. I could really be confident on a team who's going to win versus a team who's going to lose. That's just kind of the way it is with this. The first couple of weeks really can be toss-ups, and this is one of the games where I could end up wrong. Who knows? It's really just a toss-up. But now moving on, Patriots versus Jets. Riddle me this, New England. How the fuck did you lose to Miami? Just riddle me that. I just fucking... They lost by 1 point to the Dolphins, but nonetheless, it's the fucking Jets. I just simply can't put any faith in the Jets. I can't. I cannot sit, just like what I said last week, I cannot upload this video knowing I put my faith in the fucking Jets of all teams. Just, no. I have more faith in the football than the fucking Jets. But, yeah. Moving on to the next game, Broncos versus Jaguars. I fucked up last week picking the Jaguars over the fucking Texans. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Hindsight being 2020, that was a dumbass fucking decision. So I'm writing it. I'm going with the Broncos. Fuck you, Jaguars. You screwed me. Moving on, Bills versus Dolphins. Fuck you, Dolphins. Just fuck you. You guys won last week. You won last week and screwed me over. Let's see if you can screw me over again, because I went for the Bills. Let's see if they might be able to fuck me over twice in a row. Now, 49ers versus Eagles. This game was a toss-up for me to choose. It's genuinely a toss-up, because both of these teams made their opponents look like absolute fucking pussies. But Detroit almost came back against the 49ers. Meanwhile, the Eagles just beat the shit out of the fucking the Falcons. So I'm going with the Eagles. They just won more definitively. I think they'll win. Moving on, Rams versus Colts. I'm not even going to speak much on this game because this is a no-brainer. I think the Rams are going to beat the Colts. I don't think I need to say anything else. Now, moving on to my double point game. The Bengals versus the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to be able to pull this one out. Now, moving on. I'm actually going to... I'm going to speed this up a bit. Texans versus Browns. I went for the Browns. Just... Texans, you did it once. I don't think you can do it again. The Saints versus the Panthers. The Saints, much better team. Falcons versus the Buccaneers. Fuck you, Falcons. You're beyond dog shit. I'm going with the Buccaneers. Titans versus Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Titans got their ass kicked by Arizona. The Cowboys versus the Chargers. If Dak Prescott can stay healthy, this team could be genuinely dangerous. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. Just kidding. I was just playing. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Not happy about it, but I'm going with the Cowboys. I think they might just be the better team. Now, a game I want to pay a little bit more attention to. The Chiefs versus the Ravens. The Sunday night game. This is an interesting one. Two pretty good teams against each other. But nonetheless, since the Ravens had lost to the Raiders, I decided to put my faith in Patrick Mahomes in the back-to-back to the team that went to back-to-back Super Bowls. While they only won one, they still went back-to-back. So, yeah, that was my choice there. Now for the final game, the Monday night game, the Lions versus the Packers. I really wanted to go with Detroit. I really did. I really felt something, and I was like, I want to go with Detroit. However, Aaron Rodgers is still on the fucking Green Bay Packers, and I just can't go against Aaron. If Aaron had retired and was not in the on the Packers, I would go with Detroit. But knowing Aaron Rodgers is on the fucking Packers, I just don't feel safe picking the Lions. So, yeah, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. I feel like it's a safer choice. But yeah, that's all my week 2 predictions. Shitfest is this Thursday night game, and the double points game is the Bengals versus the Bears. I would have this picking the double point game was kind of difficult, but the reason I went with the Bengals versus the Bears is just because I think that one's going to be a lot more interesting and a lot closer. I always could have just said fuck it, put the double points on the Buccaneers versus the Falcons, because obviously the Buccaneers are going to win that one. There's no contest there. The fact that that match is going on is probably a fucking hate crime in some fucking countries. But that just doesn't make for an interesting video. At the end of the day, you guys love to see me suffer. Not even like. People love to see me suffer. And know what? I rate it. So, that's why I went with the Bengals versus the Bears. But, with all that being done, yeah, that's my week 2 predictions. It's going to be interesting. This week is definitely going to be interesting. I could be ending this week negative. And if so, that would be really fucking tragic. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out all my other social medias in the description. And please, like and comment on this video. It helps me get more recognition with the algorithm. So, if you guys could please do that, that'd be fantastic. And I'll see all you fluffy bastards in the next video. Peace out then.